Someone, you're the essential someone who makes me wanna give in. You're the essential someone who makes me wanna give in.
All right, guys, we're back with another episode. I'm not sure what episode this is, to be honest with you. We've taken a break, but we're back. As you can see, we're in this beautiful midnight scenery. I hope you guys all like that. But we have a lot to talk about today. We haven't talked in a long time. So I got a set of notes to really bring it all in. So first things first, we're going to compare all these popular lasers that are out there. So you're looking at the ShopSabre. They're enclosed, I think they have a 4x8, 2,000 watt, and a 5x10, 3,000 or 6,000 watt. I'm not quite sure on the wattage, but they have one of the two. And then we're also going to look at the Langmuir, Apollo. And we can talk a lot about both. And then we're going to talk about us and what makes us different. So let's get into it with first ShopSabre. So ShopSabre is going to have, they've released their 5x10 and 4x8. Their machines are in their $60,000 range. They're both enclosed. They do state that it's made in USA, but I want to say it's assembled in USA, probably not made in USA. So for the sake of being, let's say it's assembled here, but it's not all American parts. So you're pretty much getting an imported machine. Second off, they're using, so for their flagship machine, they're using Ray Tools 2D ahead. It's on the X controller. It's an okay controller. We use it on our Eco. It's good entry level controller. It's simple. You can nest, you can cut, you could do everything that you want to do on it. But I tell the customers, for every 2 clicks on Ray Tools, it's 1 click on SipCut. So with that being said, I would imagine and I would hope that being a big company like ShopSabre, they would come out with something that is better than our machine, right? They've been around much longer than us, but it seems like they didn't. All of our Pro models come with SipCut 2000E, which is the most popular and most used software on every imported machine, which imported machines are much more than American-made or German-made machines nowadays. So they're using mid-tier software, and then their servos, I don't think they even tell you what servos they're using. I think they say rack and pinion, but they don't even tell you what servos. And that's what you're going to see with a lot of these companies. Langmuir as well. They don't tell you anything. So they're not going to tell you what servos they're using. They're not going to give you speeds. They're just going to give you the basics of what you need to know. Not what you should know, but what you need to know. Because if you ask too many questions, then it's going to complicate things for them. Not for you. It's going to make it clearer for you. But for them, it's going to complicate it. So that's another I won't say problem. Let's not point fingers at anybody. But it's a problem. And this is a recurring problem with other companies. So another thing. What do you guys actually care about? Well, I'll tell you. You guys want to know what kind of servos we're using. Why? Because you want to know if you need to get a part and we don't have it, can you get that part? So that's the reason why we put what kind of servos we use. Secondly, if you don't know the power requirements, you're going to be less likely to buy. Well, why? Well, because you're buying in the dark. Everything that we sell on our machine, every machine we sell has the price and the power requirements on our website. So that's just another thing that makes us different than anybody else right now, at least, right? So with that being said, let me go to my notes. Oh, so sorry, I'm a little rusty here, but let's talk about pricing. So as you guys all know, we are very open about our pricing. We don't hide anything. We don't gatekeep our pricing. We give it to you as it is. Now, everybody else does not. And I don't know if you guys know why they don't. And I'm going to tell you why. And I think it's going to be something that you guys think, oh, shit, I didn't even think that. But maybe not. At least when I found out, I felt that way. So the reason why bigger companies don't tell you the price is they're going to charge you based upon who you are as a company. So if you're a smaller guy, they're going to charge you less than if you're a big corporation. Well, we say, well, at least they're giving the small guy a cut, right? But their cuts are still minimal. They're still going to charge you half your life savings or your whole life savings for one machine. But that's the whole part, is that they will base it on how much money you make. So if they see that even if you're a small company, but they see you have, let's say 20 employees, and these employees are working all day, they know you're making money. So what are they going to do? They're going to charge you more. They're going to charge you a mid-premium price. So if you want to talk about shady business, that's shady. That is beyond shady. Imagine that. Imagine if you guys all charged your customers based on how much money they made, let's say per year. That would be pretty shady, right? That would not be good money. That would be bad money. Well, that's what these guys do. That's what they do to everybody. So that's just another reason, and you're going to hear this often, why sets us apart from everybody else. We are not trying to hide anything. We want you to succeed. Because if you succeed, guess what? You then will come back and buy another machine and another machine. And that's not a secret. That's just how the circle works. You succeed, you grow, you get bigger. But we're not going to charge you more because you got bigger. If anything, the more machines you buy, the bigger discount you get. So when I see these companies doing this stuff, it's just like a joke to me. It's honestly just like, man, I can't believe these companies still can pull this shit off. So that's kind of my rant about that. Oh, and another thing, the Apollo. Everybody that's talking about the Apollo from Langmuir, I'll give you guys it straight up. That machine is a prototype. And you guys, whoever buys it, will be the guinea pigs of the prototype. That's why you don't see anybody having it. You don't see customer videos. You don't even see another video of that machine. You only see one video. It's because they only built one machine. So I would think twice, even if you guys don't buy from us, think twice about that one. Because running a laser company isn't an easy job, and you need to have the right techs to understand these machines. And from what I hear, even calling them, you get minimal answers. They don't tell you any specs or anything like that. So just that alone is concerning, right? But I've talked to people that have put their order in with the unknown just because they are Langmuir and they have a name and they came out with a plasma table that was decent. But it's a big gamble you guys are doing. And it's not a gamble I would do. But That's not I have no control over what you guys buy. All I can do is inform you, give you my information, and then let you guys make your own decisions. And that's what free will is, right? You have free will to go and buy with whoever you want. But what we do is we try our best to give you the best machine at the lowest price. So I think we're going to go to the next part of the podcast. Like I said, I'm a little rusty. I haven't done this in months. So bear with me. It's hot in here. I have tons of lights on me. I'm sweating slightly, but just bear with me. We're going to get through this, and I think it's going to be really informative for everybody, even me. So, what's new? Right now, we've been selling a lot of our Pro Series tables. They're modular, they're Pro Series, Yaskawa servos, French electronic components, whole nine, and the price, you can't beat it. Now, a new product we're coming out with is our 2-in-1 protective sunglasses. So we're going to throw up something up here, and there it is. There they are in the beauty. So as you can see, they're a purple color from our machines, so our OG color. And what's cool about them is they are laser protective. So laser welding, you got it. Laser cutting, you got it. You going out on a Friday night, you got it. They're not green. They're black lenses, but they have the green shield inside of them, so that they are completely protective over the rays from the laser. So I think that's pretty cool. And we're the first company to come out with and when I say that, I know it sounds, what? Oh, we're the first. No, I'm just saying we're the first to think of fashion and safety. And it's an easy thing to put together, but people don't do it. And these glasses, they're not going to be $100. They're going to be like $40, coming in a cool box with a lens cleaner. It's all branded. It's all ours. I think you guys will like them. I think they'll be popular. We'll probably do some raffles, give them out. So that's kind of cool. And then we've kind of got into the remote control forklifts and mini skid steer game. We are still working on our prototype for our mini skid steer, but let me tell you, it's pretty freaking fun. So this is a clip of me on my mini skid steer when we got it here at our facility. This is me riding it. This is not our color. This was just our demo, but here it is. And as you can see, I'm having the time of my fucking life. Look at that smile. And this is the funniest part. I don't remember it. That's how fun it was. It's a really cool machine. It does everything you think it shouldn't do, but it has every attachment that you could ever imagine. Forklift. What else? Backhoe. You think I think there's over 25 attachments that we're going to sell. So we're going to have the 23 horsepower model, which is the higher end mid-tier model. And then we're also going to have the diesel Kubota engine model, which will be our high-end model. And these things can lift quite a bit for what they are. And we'll talk more about that with the next episode. But look out for them. They're real. They're legit. If we're trying to sell them, that means we've already tested it. We know they work, and they work really well. So I think today was good. I think it was informative. I think as I get used to this again, it's going to get better. Little pauses here and there, but I tried. I did my best. And as for the business is doing well. We're doing well as a team. And you guys are finally seeing what our vision is. And it's to save you money, to get you the machine you need, and not break your bank. And that's simple. Read our About Me page. If you guys haven't, go out there, read it. It's not some simple About Me page. It really explains how we are as a company and what we do. And if you read it, you'll understand why and how we do our company. And I think that's really important. I think transparency is very important. So we talked about a lot today. I would love to get feedback, comments. This is going to go on YouTube. There'll be clips of it on Instagram. So just let me know what you guys want to hear, what you guys want to learn. I am a book full of knowledge in the laser industry, and I could tell you pretty much whatever you guys want. So if you guys have something that you guys really need to know or want to know, just leave it in the comments. All right, guys. Until next time, we'll see you soon. See ya.